How's it going, guys? We're back with another episode of Off the Shelf, and what we have here today is a Tamashii Nations store exclusive Kid Goku. And he is pretty freaking neat, I have to say. I bought it used. It was already open when I bought it, but it is complete. And we're going to pop this guy open and we're going to check him out. Because this is a Tamashii Nations store exclusive. So, you know, he's... Ooh. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And the little tail down there. We're going to pop him open and take a look. See what we got. We got a SH Figuarts Kid Goku. Some great articulation, as always, from our friends over at SH Figuarts. We do a lot of SH Figuarts on this channel. A lot of Dragon Ball. There's the way his head attaches. Neck is facing forward. There's not a whole lot of articulation in the lower neck piece. But he does have, not a whole lot of, oh, there we go, okay. There we go. Alright, you have to kind of lift his arm up to get that shoulder joint, but it looks good. I like it. Symbol's a little bit, I can't remember, it's been a while since I watched Dragon Ball, but has that symbol always been like an off color? I thought it was like black with white. Yeah, let's get that tail out, because he does have the tail attachment. Oh, he's got some stuff right there. He does have the tail attachment. Pop that on. Oh. And there's no real articulation with the tail other than it's, you know, moves like that and can twist around. So, you know, it has different positions available. I kind of wish there was a little bit more articulation to the waist. What is on my fingers? But that's alright. The wrists are standard for SH Figuarts. And on him by default, what we have is those punchy hands. Ooh! I didn't even realize that moves. That adds a whole new... That's pretty cool. That's going to make posing much cooler. Because we'll be able to... here, let me fix this camera. I'll point it down here. One day I'll have cool camera stuffs and not be using a phone. And be able to instantly switch. But I also don't edit my videos, if you haven't noticed. They're all natural, all raw. I prefer it like that. But let's take a look at these accessories. We do have the power pole backpack holder and the power pole in there. And let's get this out. We do get a power pole. So that's kind of cool. Always love to get accessories like that. You do get an alternate... That's great. You do get an alternate head sculpt. Hair. Different... Hey, check out this hair I want to show you. It's right up there off screen, so you can't see it. Here. Oh, look at that. Now you can see what I'm talking about. Leave it to me, right? But yeah, you get a swept up hair, so you can have some real dynamic posing for our little dude here, or a power up, or you know, however you want to use it. I think I would put it with this angry yelling face. I think that would work really well for that hair. Just one of the faces you get with this one. You also get this face where he's looking like that. I don't know if that was specific to Dragon Ball, but... And then you get this angry face where he's looking the opposite direction, but he's angry. So that's kind of cool. As for hands that I decided to throw all over the place, well, these are two different ones. We'll take a look at these ones. We have the energy hands, or grasping hands, or catching punch hands. They're very tiny. But yes, you get those ones. You get fighting stance hands. Typical for Goku, which is great if you want to have him in that fighting stance pose. And I'm going to flip these out like that, make it easy. You get the power pole hands, which is fantastic because it came with the power pole. So you get specific hands for that power pole so he can wield that guy. Because as we all know in Dragon Ball, Goku is all about that power pole. Ooh, that's a hand. Sometimes it really sketches me out to switch these hands out because they're very small pegs. And a lot of times, you know, you want a nice, good, tight grip on the hand, but not too tight. You know, so the hand doesn't fall off, but you want to be able to remove it. Oh, God. And if you look, I don't know if I can get it to focus. Come on, camera. If you look there, there's not much holding that peg on. So, I mean, yeah, it's always a little bit sketchy switching the hands. I know a lot of figures break there. Or putting them on. You know, they've been in a package. They're not always going to be perfect. So, we're going to try and set him up into a power pole position. There we go. Just slide that on through. Slide it on down through the other one. Let's give him a different face, you know, make it a little bit different than just, you know, having the regular face that came with him. There. How's that? A little bit of posing there. My table's a little bit wonky, so doesn't really want to stand that great, but there. You know, this is a cool figure. I like it. I got it in a set, so I didn't pay retail for it. But and I'm not even really sure what they actually go for. To be completely honest, I'd have to look that stuff up. But I bought mine on Mercari. Off of a wonderful gentleman who was selling this one, and Tao Pai Pai, who we will be doing an unboxing for as well, for a really good price. So, you know, it was one of those things where I had to. Couldn't miss out. Too good a deal to pass up. But we're going to put them all back here like this. I'm probably going to leave the purple hands on him. But anyway, that is going to be all for today, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Help support the channel so we can do cool stuff like this for you guys. And, you know, turn those notifications on. But most importantly, have a great day.